Sportsman Boats starts with computer-designed and robotic-cut molds and layers the best paint, gel coat, and fiberglass laminates available, making precision hulls, decks, and components as the foundation of every boat.
Now what we got here is our molded fiberglass stringer system. This is an actual, we use a mold just like we did for the hull and the deck to build this.
And what is the stringer system do?
Well, your stringer system is the backbone of your boat. It is bonded to the hull to give you the added stiffness that you need to make your hull a lot stronger. And we built a fiberglass part that we bond into the hull with a methaculate bonding putty that is much better than just glassing it into the hull. It's an integral part of the laminate once it's done like that.
Okay.
And you'll see later how it's put in the boat, and after the boat is pulled, you know, how we use the stringer to actually pull the boat out of the mold as well. But we foam fill the stringer after we put it in the boat. We have our drain tubes already in place.
With foam all through here?
After it's put in the boat, we'll drill holes and then we'll foam fill it. It adds
see.
extra flotation to the boat.
Aha, okay.
Our boats all float
right.
and have plenty of flotation
That's a
in
good
them.
thing.
It is a good thing, but we got molded in compartments and all in this. You'll see when it's flipped over. It's upside down now.
Right.
But just wanted to show you how we build the stringer system and prepare it to go into the hull.
Okay.
As we're getting ready to bond the stringer to the hull. Earlier you saw the stringer when it was upside down and we were rigging the stringer system. Now we're going to take it and we're going to bed it in a layer of methaculate. What that is just a glue that chemically bonds the fiberglass stringer to the hull.
Okay.
And once it's cured, it's permanent. There's no taking it apart. The only way to get it apart is to grind it.
Wow. Wow.
What we've done, we put the stringer in the hull, mark the areas that we want to put the putty down, and then we'll bed the stringer down in that. The jigs we built to install the stringer with also help line it up in the center of the hull. And put it in a little bit of a press. We'll clamp it down and leave it there until it's cured. But this is a better way to do it than just glassing the stringer into the hull. When you glass it, all you do is bond the outside areas of the stringer, as you can see.
Okay.
But by putting the methaculate down, we actually bond the whole surface of the stringer to the hull, so it makes a better bond.
Right.
And with the stringer system, once it's in there, we foam fill it, and it really softens the ride and gives you a nice solid feel when you're running the boat in heavy waves.
That's important, big time.
Yeah, that's really important. Now it's basically all done. What he'll do now is just come back along, he'll check his alignment. He'll go and make sure everything's making good contact with the hull, and he'll clean up all the excess methaculate, and we'll let it sit there in a couple hours or so. It'll be ready to pull out of the mold.
Wow.
So here we are getting ready to pull a 229 hull out of the mold. The methaculate's cured, the stringer system, as you saw earlier when we pressed it in and clamped it with these clamps.
Right.
We don't remove them, we leave them on the stringer and pull the actual part with the same clamps.
Okay.
We've got a scale on the front and back. We weigh every part that we pull out. We weigh the hulls and the decks to ensure quality control.
Aha, okay.
We have a range, an acceptable range for the weight, and if it varies any, we can move in here and change it, make adjustments quickly.
Oh wow, okay.
So it's very important, and we weigh every part, the decks and hulls.
Look at that.
So Montez is pulling it now. He just pulls right out of there, and as you can see, it's a beautiful blue part.
Wow, yeah.
And the finish on the boat's only as good as the molds we talked about earlier. So
wow.
Here's the proof. And that's what you want to see right there. This is
very nice. Wow, that's something else.
We do very little sanding and buffing or anything to our hulls. We try to maintain our molds and keep them in good condition so that we can move the boat through the assembly process faster.
Right,
It's one of our efficiency things, again, we talked about earlier.
Came out beautiful.